How you doing? Welcome to Dean Kirk Countdown Fantasy Playlist of February the 13th, 2022. And boy, I got another whopper. There's 4 debuts on this fantasy playlist. Coming in at number 39, Feel Good with Everything's Good. Everything's Good. It's got a very catchy chorus in the song. That's just part of the hook of the record. It just nails it right there. Nails it right in your head. You just can't get it out. Everything's good. Everything's good. I guarantee you this is a radio-friendly song. I'll go into the formats that this song could easily fit to. A lot of people can relate to this record. It's a song about hope. Well, actually, it's a song about optimism. Being optimism in the face of life's adversities. Sometimes, even if you're really optimistic, a lot of times things just don't work out the way you want them to work out, man, and that's life. As Frank Sinatra once sang, that's life. And this record, it's almost like he's trying to be optimistic, and yet he's looking at it with derision at the same time. It's a classic yin and yang song: derision and hope, and optimism and despair. And I'll read you a few of the lyrics in just a minute. One of my favorite lyrics in this record. There's a part of me who wants to wake up. See, here's the thing about this record. You listen to the lyrics. This is universal. This is one of the most universal records ever, as far as the lyrics go, because everybody can relate to this. I mean, somebody who's feeling. Well, let me just read a few of the lyrics first. But before I go into all that, I'm just running ahead of myself. Let's talk about. I don't know much about him. It really took some digging to get at least a little information about him. Feel Good. Now it's not F-E-E-L. It's P-H-I-L-G-O-O-D. Feel Good. That's kind of a play of words right there. Word play. His real name is Jared Maladano. I believe I pronounced that right. I checked out the pronunciation. There's a Colombian and Spanish pronunciation and another pronunciation of it. But anyway, he signed a deal with Elektra Records in the fall of 2019, a major record label. His first major label release came in the fall of 2019. It was called Wonder. At the end of 2019, he released Put It All on Me. And then he came out with Float On. He did a version of Float On, the Modest Mouse record, which came out back in 2004. And big fan of Modest Mouse. He put that out, and that was in 2020 or 2021. Then this record right here, God, I love this record. Man, it's got it. It's just flat got it. See, here's the thing. I discovered this on Spotify when did I discover it? About 7 or 8 months ago. And, you listen to it, and some songs just grow on you. Even if this song doesn't hit you right off, just let it grow on you, and then you just steadily fall in love with it. And when you're there, you're there. Everything's Good was released in May of 2020. That would be during the early days of the pandemic. My goodness. But one of the lyrics of the record. Now this is when he gets into the chorus. It starts off with a simple but captivating guitar lick, and then some of the other instruments kicks in, and then when he gets to the chorus, boy, he ups the ante. And here's the lyric. But I didn't get smarter like Mama said, 'cause I didn't go to college like all my friends. And I still don't have $1 to pay my rent, but everything's good. Everything's good. And perhaps one of the most compelling lines of this record, and I know there's probably a lot of people out there who are not feeling real good about themselves or in despair or whatever, and somehow a lot of them could relate to this line right here. Yeah, I'm a little bit broken and can't be fixed. Hell, to be honest, I think this song resonates with me. Well, you get the point. This is a mass appeal record. Universal theme, everything. The formats for this record: the radio, satellite radio, FM radio. All right, top 40. Well, pop. Fit into the pop format. Adult, alternative. Just plain alternative, because this is I can't believe this song came out 2 years ago. And, you discover these songs on Spotify. And I'm like, man, how could this fall through the cracks? And this is one of them. This is one of the songs that's... But anyway, where was I? Yeah, I think it fit into alternative format because he's a new artist and can fit into an alternative format. And perhaps adult contemporary because it is easy on the ear. It's ear candy in its own way. It's bittersweet, but ear candy just the same. And let me read a quote of his. I wrote down something. He did an interview with a magazine called, what was the thing? I wrote down the name of the magazine. It was Vintage or something. I can't remember the name of the magazine. But there's a quote there's a quote from him. Quote, "It's important to be optimistic and remind yourself and those around you that things can be worse." So this song touches on that. And that's it. I ran out of things to say about this record. Debuted at number 39 on my fantasy playlist. I tell you, I think I'm gonna put it on the top 10 of my fantasy playlist. I think this will be, if you're into these self-disclosing records, this will be a fine add to your playlist. Electric or pop. Debuting at number 39 on my fantasy playlist. February 13th, 2022. Feel good. Everything's good. Everything's good. That's the chorus. This song is just filled with hooks. When he gets into the chorus, when he goes into, but I didn't get smarter, when he raises the voice a little bit and the instruments start going up in volume a little bit and all that, boom, it just gets you right there, man. Hits the spot. All right, that's enough. Feel good, but everything's good. Debuting at number 39 on my fantasy playlist of February 13th, 2022. Dean Kirk signing off. Take care.